What an ass. What an ass. Hello, everybody. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So, let's get started, shall we? Shall we get started? Oh, I don't have my water. Shit, 1 second. 1 second. Ah! Where is that shit? Okay. Alrighty then. We've got the water. We're good. How's everybody doing, you know? All right. Hello, everybody. Hello. Layla thought she'd pull a fast one on me and try and get out. Well, shit. So I had to go running after her. Yeah. I don't like energy drinks. The only energy drink I ever drink is called Alani. Energy drinks are bleh. Anyways, let's see what's going on, you guys. For some reason, I had an inclining to go on live, so here we are. Don't mind me. I just ran the fuck after my cat, so it might be a little... Let's see what's in the energy, you guys. What's happening here? 7th house. Ooh, people talking about your love life. I want to get to know you. I want to have your baby. Baby. Christopher, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I do. So 7th house, Mercury. Some of you guys could have Mercury in Libra. And then we have Cancerian energy. So I feel like somebody's talking about you to other people because they're in their feelings. So we have someone in their feelings. All right. What is the Java juice today? Let's see what's happening. Someone's talking about you. Let's see. I'm getting work vibes too. Creatrix. They're trying to manifest you. Star divine. Clarity and protection. I see. This is Empress energy. Expressing emotions. Yeah, somebody's expressing their emotions. What is that? Watch yourself. Show me what you're working with. Let's see what's going on. Watch yourself. Show me what you're working with. Let's see what's going on. Someone is definitely expressing their emotions to somebody, okay? They're trying to get guidance. All right. Let's see. We got to dance our way to a higher vibration, you guys. Let's go. I wish I could put music on here, but man, YouTube be funny. Let's see. So is my mom, y'all. Yeah, we have the Empress now. This is the actual Empress card. Listen, birth. There's something here about babies. Letting go, forgiving the self, processing emotions. So they're talking to somebody to process said emotions. I think about you. Listen, don't rush, experience life, respect others, and allow messes. So they're allowing themselves to get a little messy. They might even be like crying a little bit or being emotional, maybe even being vulnerable. Someone is definitely being vulnerable. Okay? They're allowing this mess of emotions to come through. I feel like this is how they're processing it, by talking and letting it go. Processing emotions, allowing messes. They're finally letting go of what's been bottled up inside of them. They crave that release. They're releasing their emotions. They're getting a little messy. Yeah, someone's definitely crying, talking to somebody, processing their emotions. They're allowing it to get a little messy. Okay, all right, I like it. Someone's actually doing something. Intimacy. Yeah, see, I want to have your babies. Or I want to have a baby by you. Manifest magic. Miracles, understanding, manifestation. And then we have intimacy. I feel like they're getting intimate with themselves. Finally. Not in that kind of way, but like intimate with their emotions. Like somebody's feeling their emotions finally. Connect, discover, voicing needs. Yeah, somebody is actually voicing their needs now. Okay. Yeah, no more babies. Yeah, I haven't had any babies, but I'm good with that. Thank you, Dorothy. I appreciate that. So yeah, listen, somebody's voicing their needs. Okay. They're voicing their needs. They're processing their emotions. They're allowing this messy, ugly cry. Thank you, Timothy. I appreciate that as well. Thank you, guys. It helps the channel grow. And I also got a lot of new tarot decks coming, but that's for they fun. Let's just say they fun. I'm going to be doing some spicy readings, some spicy ones. Anyways, here we go. Processing emotions, allowing that mess. So they're releasing a lot of ugly cries. They're talking to someone. Okay, at least they have somebody that they can talk to. Okay. Yeah, this person's like a sobbing mess. Feel emotions. Like, holy, this person is a sobbing mess, babes. Understand emotions, inner guidance, and validating themselves. I feel like somebody is finally, and there's that Cancer energy with this moon here. Someone is finally like acknowledging themselves, you know? Like, finally, they're acknowledging, you know what? Yeah, I am hurt. You know what? Yes, this does suck. You know what? Yes, I'm not fucking happy. You know what? Like that type of energy. Instead of trying to, thank you, Denise, I appreciate you. Instead of like bottling them in and being like, no, I'm fine. Everything is fine. They're not fine. Somebody's not fine. Okay. And they're finally talking about it. So express yourself. I knew that I would now. What is that song? I knew that I would now. I feel good. Woo! Shit. Okay. Well, we have Creatrix. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Wanted to kind of... All right, let's see. What's this expressing emotions? All right. Back to business. Thank you, Diane. Appreciate that. Let's see. Death card. Yes, there's a transformation. Finally, somebody's not holding it in. Doesn't that feel better? Damn. So I'm not fine. I'm not okay. They might miss you. Somebody might miss you. Damn. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, whatever this is, whatever they're talking about. Oh, it's heavy, baby. It's heavy. All right. Okay. There's a lot of feminine energy here. There's a lot of feminine. They could be talking to their mom. Not going to lie. They could be talking to their mom. Thank you, Akram. Appreciate that. So yeah, they could be talking to like a parental figure about something regarding you because this is in your energy. Oh, thank you, Irish, for Layla. Yeah, that little shit. She ran out and I had to go get her. Fuck, she's fast, but I'm faster. I had to dodge for that bitch. Damn, she already been in the pound once. She goes to kitty jail. And then I got to go pick her up. And you know what? They know her and they come and drop her off. Kitty jail. Oh, little shit. Anyway, someone's crying, okay? Someone's expressing themselves. They're being honest with themselves. There's a transformation going on. They're talking to a feminine energy, or they are just in a very feminine energy, okay? So this could be a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. What's this letting go? Honor the journey of letting go. Thank you, Freddie. Appreciate that. You know what pisses me off, by the way? Oh, I'll tell it later. This has only happened to me one time. The audacity of this person. Bought a personal reading from me, gave the personal reading. They loved it. And then they asked for a refund from my PayPal. And then they got their refund. People like that are the worst. The worst. What the fuck? I was like, yo, bro, what the? I was like, block, you're deleted up forever. And have fun with that karma. That karma is not going to be nice. Anyway, thank you, David. I appreciate that. I know. I was like, what the? It's like, what? Oh, and they said they loved it. It was so on point. It was on point. I know that my shit's on point. I know that. But bitch, the audacity. If you can't afford it, just say you can't afford it. Don't be going on cheating me out of my time and energy. I don't even care about the money. I do care. It's the principle I care about. Anyway, this person could think that they got cheated out of something. Because I don't know why that came up, but it just came up. I was like, damn, the fuck? Brutal, bro. That's just the principle. Like, what? That's your morals. You know what? I'm not going to lie. I did see it in the reading a little bit. It was a little fishy. It was a little fishy. I'm not gonna lie. I had a weird feeling about this motherfucker, but I was like, you know what? I'm in the business of helping motherfuckers. So I guess in the end, karma will help them. But so this person could feel cheated in a way or slighted. This person could feel slighted, like they got cheated. So anyway, they're talking. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups, letting go, honor their journey, and allow messes. They're messy, honey. Judgment. Oh, they have an awakening, an emotional awakening. Someone, okay? Wheel of Fortune, High Priestess, and the Sun. So everything that they've repressed, I'm feeling like they've kept silent on a lot of things, this person, okay? They've kept quiet about a lot of things. They've kept silent. Now it's getting exposed. There's something here that's changing. There's a dynamic. This is all majors too. The Emperor, Sun, High Priestess, Wheel of Fortune. This is all majors, okay? So this is a major thing that's happening in their life at the moment, is this release of emotions. And trust me, when I say they've been bottled up, honey, they have been bottled up to Timbuktu. They have been bottled up. Okay? Yeah, man. Whatever. I ain't even gonna. I said my part. So someone might be feeling like they got slighted in a way. Let's see. What's this? Feel emotions, intimacy, getting intimate with your own emotions. There's a lot of Two of Cups. Listen, this is about you. Whoever this person is, it's about you guys. Somebody is crying. One moment I'm fine, and then the next I'm not. King of Pentacles. We have the King of... Wow, there's like 3 people. Oh, what the fuck? Collective. You be making... Because I've been making grown men cry. What the... Why? Queen of Cups. Collective. You have some people's crying over you. I don't know, a bunch of 10 of Cups. This could even be some family members. Damn, Collective, you got some people crying their tears. Damn, you could have family members, not gonna lie. Whoever, there's a relationship here. It could be a friend, family member, could be a lover, okay? But there's a release of emotions happening. Guilt, let me just see. Let's see. Where's this? Oh, okay, what do we got? What do we got for emotions? Because there's a lot of emotions here. So let's just see. Man, they could be just crying because you're doing better. Let's just see, though. They feel like they got slighted. What's this Death card in Creatrix? Success. What did I say? Success. Oh, or this is just a blame. We have blame here. They blamed you for something. I know that there's no greater goal than to love. This Death card too, with the womb energy, it's giving darkness. There she is, my dark house panther. Okay. Express emotions, this transformation, success. Maybe they've just come through some sort of expression. 7, 8, 9 in the room. So forward progression. Yeah, they need to cry for a bit. Blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I feel like they're having success in accepting responsibility for their own well-being. Like they're like, okay, this is bottled up for way too long. I got to go somewhere. I got to do something. I got to let this out, man. This is some shit. I got to do something. Okay, so they doing something. They letting it go. They're having some sort of success, bro. They're having some sort of success in letting and releasing these feelings. Okay. Bro, I work construction, bro. I work with fucking asphalt. I can't help it. I do not work my upper body in the gym. I only do the lower half because this is from pushing asphalt. Lord, I got to make the rest of it match. Bro, I know. Hell, half of it's genetics too. No, I won't even fib. Fuck. Thank you. Yes, they're stalking. Okay, so let's see. There was a successful release of emotions. Okay. Hey, get it, Courtney. That's what I'm talking about. Construction babes. That's right. We work it. Hell, I'm not going to lie. I do my job better than half the men there. Okay, let's see. What's this judgment here? Okay, letting go. Getting messy and letting go. Worry. What? They're worried. Okay, there's worry here. There's fear and worry. Thank you, Tori. I appreciate that. Listen, okay, so what's this worry? They're letting go of worry. They're allowing the mess. Maybe like finally they're letting go of their own judgments. Why are they so worried? This is somebody who worries a lot, is in a lot of fear and stuff, you know? I'm just going to take that out because it's really hurting my head. There's a lot of worry going on. Okay? They're worried. They're just, they're messy. Ew. It just feels all over the place. Okay? It feels all over the place. I'm not bragging. Shh, I don't brag. Okay? Let's see. I'm not fretting. It's just, it was hurting and it's really hot out. I'm not fretting. Believe me, I'm not fretting. Bitch, I come in here all in my pajamas and shit. We ain't fretting, honey. We ain't fretting. Anyways, I gotta stop. Okay. 2 of Cups. They're worried. What are they so worried about, though? Relationships. Okay, here. Validate the self. Understanding emotions. Intimacy. Voicing needs. Okay, so they want to voice their needs, or they have. Maybe they voiced their concerns. Maybe they had concerns and now they've voiced them. Pride. Courage. Okay. It's given ego. It is given the ego here. Okay. Validating the self. Understanding emotions. So this is someone who uses their pride, their ego over emotions. Fuck emotions. They like suppress their emotions. It's all about the pride. It's all about the success. So we have lots of Leo energy. Success, pride, courage. Okay. This person, they think like egoically before they even consider their own emotions. They think about what would look best, what would be best, what's the best front. Now they're worried about something, some sort of judgment, maybe even. Okay, they could be talking about this with somebody, worried about some sort of judgment. Okay, but we're gonna get more. We're gonna get more. What's with the ego here? Change. Well, I'll be damned. Death. An ego death. A successful ego death. Hold up. Hold the phone. Somebody has had an ego death. A change. Growth. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for them. Oh, they have regret. They blame. Oh, regret, worry, and blame. Listen, somebody has had a successful ego death. There's been a change. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Somebody is talking. Okay, they're talking. Okay, well, that's good. I mean, that's good. They were prideful. Maybe they're admitting their faults. Let's see. You guys got to hurry because, like, I got collective reads to do. But let's see. Somebody has had a successful ego death. And I feel like this was hard for this person. It was hard for this person. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard for them. Let's see. The situation, see, how are you choosing to see things? The situation needs forgiveness. Sit with it. So how can we better understand this? I feel like they're sitting with things. How are they choosing to see things? Whoa. Who just entered the chat room? So, hold up. No. Hold up. Who just entered the chat room? No, it's nothing bad. Okay, I'm not even gonna worry about it. It's this judgment card. Okay, judgment, letting go. Okay, worry. Okay, so how are you choosing to see things? The situation needs forgiveness. So someone's had an ego death. Your reputation precedes you. Wow, people, they've been talking about you. Listen, they're talking to people that don't even know you. Thank you. Was it Charis? Thank you, babes. So they're talking to 2 people that don't even know you, but they're talking to people to get like an unbiased opinion. They're processing their emotions. They've had a successful like ego death. Yeah, expressing their emotions, okay? They're going through a transformation where they're feeling their feelings. They're getting their ego out of the way and they're like, you know what? I'm just going to feel this. They're letting go. They're talking to somebody that don't even know you, but you coming up, okay? Okay, prioritizing rest, stronger than you think, sore body, health concerns. Listen, wow. So You know, when we like repress a lot of emotions, it shows up physically. Like it'll show up in your body when you repress. It started giving them health concerns because they were repressing so many emotions, and their body they couldn't take it anymore. They could not take it anymore. So this sore body and then health concerns, I feel like they hold a lot of tension. Maybe even in their jaw, they could always be grinding. Hell, I'm still healing that from fucking years of trauma. I'm still healing my jaw area. Okay. Yeah, stress does kill. So, you know, they're finally cognitive behavioral therapy. So this is talk therapy. Okay. Someone's doing some talk therapy, herbal candle, past cycle. Okay. So they're doing oh, you know what's funny? I did do a protection ritual for somebody because I weirdly felt called. So I don't know if you guys been doing like prayer rituals or something to protect somebody from themselves. You could have done that. You could pray to somebody to protect them from themselves, honey. You know, damn. Okay, let's see. What's this? How are you choosing to see things? Queen of Swords. Someone might think you're cutthroat. No, you don't care. You're cutthroat. The Chariot. This is moving forward. The Queen of Wands. Damn. So this could be this herbal candle witchy vibes. How are you choosing to see things? Is someone choosing to see you as the villain when you're not really the villain? Is that what they were doing? They were choosing to see you as the villain? Because we do have witchy vibes here. We are on a spiritual platform. Let's be real. All of you guys have some sort of spirituality within you. Okay? So we're going to be real here. And a lot of you guys have a killer intuition. A lot of you guys have weird phenomena. Okay, phenomena. Okay, you got them vibes, them witchy vibes. So how are you choosing to see things? There's that Cancer energy. They could be moving forward with processing emotions here. Okay, maybe they saw you as the villain. Maybe they saw you as the bad guy. Maybe they saw you as promiscuous. It was a projection. However they chose to see you, it was really a projection of their ego. But now they've had a successful ego death. You feel me? So the situation, the situation needs forgiveness. Maybe they've forgiven themselves. The Strength card. This is the ego. Oh my goodness. This person likes control. They love control, honey. They tried to control something. The situation needs forgiveness. Okay. Wow. 2 of Cups. Listen, Page of Wands. This is enthusiasm. Maybe they're getting a little enthusiastic. Okay. This is somebody who did no wrong. You were wrong for everything. Blame. Now listen, look at all that emotion pouring out of them. Damn. Okay. Your reputation precedes you. So somebody had a lot of pride, change, ego, success, Leo energy, strength, pride. Okay. How can we sit with this? How are you choosing to see things? How can we better understand this? How can we sit with it to see it better and better understand this? Forgiveness. I feel like somebody's finally forgiven themselves. Someone's finally forgiving themselves. Harsh critic. Not only were they hard on you and hard on everybody else and trying to control, but they were really hard on themselves. Damn. You know? Maybe they've forgiven themselves. Maybe they've forgiven you. Anyway, someone's had a very successful ego death. It's happening. Why are you so worried, though? Let me just see. Why all the worry? What's so worried? Empathy. Oh, they finally... something just tapped my nose. What? Something just went like this. Tap. Who just booped me? Thank you. I appreciate that. TVE. Someone just literally booped my nose. Beep. Boop. Someone booped me. What the fuck? That's funny. Empathy. Oh, lies, maybe. Lies. Okay, booping of the nose. You know, empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. So why are they so worried? Because they've tapped into their emotions. Therefore, they have tapped into their empathy. They can understand how you felt. Before they couldn't, because we were in the strength card and the emperor. That's a very strong sense of control. That's a little bit of narcissism, not gonna lie. But it was a strong sense of like control and power and ego, So now someone has tapped into their emotions. They've opened up empathy. Someone has now like is feeling how you felt in a situation, or being able to understand how you could have potentially felt in a situation, even if they thought they were doing the right thing. Someone could have thought that they were right. They were right. They were doing the right thing with a complete disregard for your feelings. Now that someone's tapped in, instead of like repressing their emotions, repress, they have now opened up that floodgate. Okay, so now they're a little bit worried about harsh judgments. Okay, letting go, processing emotions of empathy. Allow messes. So they're allowing themselves to be messy. On the Vampire Diaries, when they can shut off their humanity, and then when they turn back on their humanity, the emotions come flooding in all at once. That's how this is really feeling. This is feeling like somebody shut off their empathy, shut off their emotions, and then turned it back on. And now all of a sudden they're getting bombarded with emotions. Like bombarded with emotions. Okay, Two of Wands, your reputation precedes you, and the Sun. So somebody, people be talking about you. The Sun and the Death card. This is ego. Ego death. Bitch, you be causing ego deaths in people. You just be causing ego deaths in people. And ego death, and I'm not saying like it's a radical, you did drugs and now you had a whole ass ego death. I'm saying like an ego death as in you've opened up people's doors to empathy. You've opened up the door to people's heart space, people's emotions. They're talking about it with other people. Okay? You're bringing about some sort of radical change in the way people try to dictate, the way people try and make it seem like, oh no, I'm right. I am right in doing what I'm doing, with disregard of how other people feel about the situation. It's just like, no, I am right. I'm doing this because they believed wholeheartedly that they were right. Like they were doing the right thing, that, who cares how they feel? This is the right thing to do. That type of shit. Okay. So they might be even talking. There's a plan here. There's a decision. They made a decision about being vulnerable with somebody. 5 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. That's that health concern, sore body. Maybe they're, what's this prioritizing rest? Maybe this is what they're doing. Yeah, they're burdened here. They got a lot of responsibilities on their plate. Ooh, sadness. They could be, oh, you know what? They could be like really sleepy, run down right now. Somebody's like really sleepy and run down because it's like your nervous system. So when we do like a nervous system reset and we start to process our emotions, you go into like a nervous system reset phase where you need lots of rest because you were in fight or flight mode for so long. When you finally are able to like feel safe, because that's what this is. Somebody processed their emotions, which means they felt safe enough to do so. So when they started feeling safe, now they're in that I could sleep for weeks phase. So somebody is like finally processed something so that they can rest. And now they're going through like this nervous system reset. Yeah. Okay. So stronger than you think. This is a change that's happening. Yeah. This like, whew, they feel lighter. What's this stronger than you think? Well, 4 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. Damn. And the 10 of Swords. Ooh. That betrayal. This is also something about longevity. Stronger than you think. The situation needs forgiveness. We have strength here. Strong forgiveness. You're holding back. Someone might be holding back. This is like a single independent energy. But then we have the 10 of swords. So the betrayal hit them harder, stronger than they thought it would. So there's some sort of betrayal that they did to you that is hitting them a whole lot harder than they thought it would. The situation needs forgiveness. Strength card here. Okay. How are they choosing to see things? They're going to push forward. This is like pushing forward through difficulties. This is willpower, the strength of willpower. It being Cancer energy, it's like strong emotional willpower. How are you choosing to see things? I feel like they're having strong emotional willpower to push through or to move through something. And this betrayal that they did to you, it's hitting them a little harder than they thought it would. Okay. It's like they were holding on to a lot of things. A lot of things. This empathy, this worry, these bottled up emotions, this pride. When they finally tapped into their emotions and the empathetic side, it hit them like a shit ton of bricks, okay? Because they thought they were so right. They thought they were so right. Okay? And they were holding on for so long. They were suppressing for so long. Okay, what's this sore body? Yeah, for a long time. For a very long time, they were holding this in. We are live, baby. So let's see what's going on. What's this sore body? 6 of Swords. Yeah, they're moving away because they're processing something. 8 of Pentacles. They're working on something. So this is moving to calmer waters. We also have energetic and emotional processing. Emotional processing. 6 of Swords. Moving to calmer waters. They're in transition. So at the moment, somebody's in transition from feeling their emotions. First of all, they had to acknowledge them. So they acknowledged their emotions. Then they went to talk to somebody about their emotions. That got messy. That got really messy. It hit them way harder than they thought it would, this betrayal that they did. And they like processed something. They really processed something. So they're trying to sit with it so that they can see something better. Empathy, right? I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. They can see why you acted the way you acted, why you felt the way you felt, how they could have been wrong. That's that successful ego death, the change. Okay. So now there's an understanding here. There's an understanding. Now they're like, well, shit. So they're finally emotionally processing. So they might be really resting. This could be a burden for them because they may feel like they got a lot to do. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Sia. So that's okay. Don't worry about it. So now they may feel like they have a lot to do, but they have to process it. They have to like lay down and rest because their body is that release probably made them so tired. So tired. They probably aren't sleeping at night, but they're sleeping and napping during the day. So what's this health concerns here? That was from those repressed emotions. Oh, sexual health. Okay. Well, this is out of left field. So their sexual health is declining. They can't focus. Why? Somebody's sexual health. Whoever this person is. Thank you, 7P. Thank you, babe. So someone's sexual health is not funny, you guys, okay? It's not funny, but somebody's like, maybe they can't, their libido, their libido is non-existent right now. Okay? For real. Their libido just doesn't exist. Health concerns. They're wondering what the fuck's wrong if they're a man. Or they're wondering what the fuck's wrong if they're a woman. Doesn't matter. They could have some health concerns in that department too. Egos, deaths do that. Yeah. So we all went celibate for a long time, didn't we not? When we were doing our healing journey. Maybe this could be that. But somebody's libido is just non-existent here. Sore body, emotional processing. It's hitting them harder than they think. Like they can't even think about that. I feel like somebody is actually like revolted by a sexual experiences, period. I feel like it has to do with something they did to you though. Like the way they treated you, maybe. If this is like a lover, they could have treated you like an option. So maybe they're like revolted with themselves. And now I was going to say that STDs, but I'm not really feeling that. I'm feeling more of like an energetic thing, you know? I'm feeling more of they feel sick with themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's not really like because this is all energetic to me. It's a heavy feminine energy, heavy feminine, and the masculine energy has been dissipating. So because the masculine energy is kind of like dissolving, there's strong feminine energy here. So I'm not feeling like it's a physical thing. I'm feeling like it's a revolting thing. Like somebody is like revolted with themselves that they just don't even want to, you know, that type of thing. I feel like it's that type. I don't feel like it's the other one. Okay. God forbid. I feel like they're just sick. They're just like sick with the, like, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. They are just absolutely sick with it. And if anybody hits on them or anything, bitch, I was like that for a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. I just didn't want, I had no interest in anything. Like nothing. Ugh, for a long time. No interest. I'm like, no, I got better things to do. You feel? This is where this person is going. There's an ego death happening. So I feel like they just, like they don't even want to do anything. So someone is pretty much going through an awakening. Okay? Someone's pretty much going through an awakening. What's this cognitive behavioral therapy? This is talk therapy. So the way they talk, they're talking themselves through emotions. How are you choosing to see things with this Cancerian energy moving forward with your emotions? Well, we have the star. Maybe they're being optimistic. Cognitive behavior. So here we go with the past. So they're trying to talk themselves through the past experiences. 8 of Swords. Here's the ace. Okay. So this Emperor energy. Okay. They're coaxing themselves through fear. They're trying to talk themselves out of some sort of fear from the past. There's worry here. Worry, empathy. Okay. Thank you, Sophia. So there is a lot of like worry, doubt, and fear. Oh, my nose. I'm channeling you guys. So they're talk therapy. This is from childhood too. I feel like somebody's using talk therapy to overcome their past fears, mental traps. This is like a mental trap from past experiences. The situation needs forgiveness. How can we understand this better? They're using talk therapy to talk them and coax themselves through. They might be going to therapy, bitch. This sounds like therapy. If it's not therapy, they're doing this themselves, like which I did. I didn't, I fucking therapized myself. Fuck. You feel me? So someone's using talk therapy. Maybe that's what they're doing. That could be the person. Because I said your reputation precedes you. Maybe they made a decision to go talk to somebody. They in therapy. Somebody could be in therapy. That's an option. They could be. If it's not therapy, they're talking to their cognitive behavioral therapy. They're talking themselves through emotions. They're talking themselves through past experiences. They're talking to themselves about how you could see what they're doing. They're talking their ego down. This is what they're doing. They're talking that loud ass motherfucking ego down. So it's like their soul finally has a voice. Okay. What's this herbal candle? Okay, we gonna get 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands, that shit hit, didn't it? I told you. Okay, I did do some protection on somebody because my spirit guides would not leave me alone. I said, why are you asking me to do a protection ritual on this motherfucker? And I heard they need to be saved from themselves. And I was like, okay. I was like, all right. Thank you. What is it? Elin? Thank you. So my spirit team. So if you have the inclining to pray for somebody or do rituals, however it is that you do it, okay, just do it. Just do it. You're getting that for a reason. All right. Okay. So the 10 of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles, this is an investment. This is like very successful investment. So if you guys were feeling called to like do prayers for somebody or protection rituals for somebody, that shit did hit. That shit hit like a motherfucker. What is that song from? What is it? Jelly Roll or something? Jelly Bean, Jelly Roll? And Eminem, Save Me From Myself. Okay, whatever that song, Save Me From Myself. You're welcome. You're fucking welcome, bitch. And I know my shit hits, baby. So let's see if Spirit Team has anything else to say. So you do have somebody who's going through a lot of emotional processing when it comes to you. They're taking a look at their own hidden insecurities. Okay. Yeah, Jelly Bean. She said Jelly Bean. I did, Jelly Roll. You know. Past lovers or situationships, okay? Psalm 91. I saw one of you guys put that on there. Psalm 91, 44491. Okay? That's also a little bit of protection. It's protection. And though I walk through the valley, I know this is not the song, but and though I walk through the valley of death, I shall fear no evil. Past situationships and lovers. This is a past lover, okay? And y'all know I do our protection rituals monthly for the collective. Viewing things the same old way will not give you the change you seek. See? How are you choosing to see things? Viewing the same, listen, how are you choosing to see things? Blow off valves on a truck? The fuck? Fuck, I dig it. You feel me? The viewing things the same old way will not give you the change you seek. How are you choosing to see things? Okay, so they need to move forward. Cognitive behavioral therapy. They need to change the way they see the past. Okay, through cognitive behavioral therapy. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of the situation. This is what they're doing finally. They're finally seeing things where they could have been a little wrong. They're opening things up. Holy fuck. Mr. Emix. Thank you, Jesus. I appreciate that. Damn, what's COP? Damn, you guys making me blush. Don't be doing that. Yeah, I did. That fart exhaust. I know it did. It had blow-up valves. I heard that shh. Or it was chipped. I don't think it didn't sound like a chip. It sounded like a blow-off valve. It was weird. Oh, so anyways. So they're seeing things a different way. This past lover, this past situationship, viewing things the same old way is not going to give them the change that they seek, okay? So I feel like somebody is like changing something. I appreciate that a whole lot. Let's see. One more, and then we'll... Okay, down to earth beauty has people looking twice. What's this? Being the bigger person, setting aside differences for the greater good of a situation. Yes, being open to seeing both sides of a situation, setting aside differences for the greater good. That also gives me this whole prayer energy, protection energy. I said, you want me to do what now? You want me to do what for who? All right. I see you testing me here, baby. I was like, okay. I was like, you got to be kidding me. But being the bigger person, setting aside differences for the greater good of a situation. It really was for the greater good, honey. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Thank you, Ray. So it really is for the greater good, you know. Sending love, sending prayers, you know, stuff like that. Okay. So down to earth. Let's see. Hey, Kiki, what are you doing? Okay, we'll get this, and then I got to go to my personals, okay? I love you guys. You guys are awesome. All 1500. So let's see. What's this Psalm 91? This protection. Change. King of Pentacles. See? Oh, 2 of Wands. Your reputation precedes you. I'm telling you. Somebody is talking. This King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This person's talking. There's a change here. Karma, even. Tito. Jesus. Thank you, guys. Y'all, you're going to make me cry. I appreciate all of you guys. Literally, even the ones that are just in here chilling with me, hitting the like button. Thanks, you guys. I appreciate you. One day, I'm going to do this full time, and I won't have to shovel asphalt. One day. I will do it. Mark my words. I will be here full time. Then I can go live every motherfucking day. Go live every day and then do videos. Yeah. So let's see. This change, Psalm 91, okay, 44491. You're protected. I feel like you protected them through some sort of change. Okay? You guys help by just being here commenting and shit. Chantel, thank you. Oh, I love you guys. You guys don't have to do that. I love you, okay? Shout out, though. Shout the fuck out to you, okay? I do appreciate it. I'm not going to sit here and say that that was not noticed. It was noticed. I appreciate it a lot. Okay? I do. I really do. Let's see. What's this past lovers and situationships? What's going on? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, listen. They're working on something. They're working on it. I think you've inspired somebody. 3 of Pentacles. Listen, they toxic ways. This is controlling other people. You guys have seriously woken somebody up. I'm not even kidding. Of their controlling, narcissistic, codependent ways. Thank you. Thank you, Scott. You woke someone up. And here's that burdens, prioritizing rest. So this Emperor, if you're in here right now, prioritize your rest, babes. Whoever you are. If this resonates for you and you are this person, prioritize your rest. No more shoveling rocks for the train. Thank you, Ray. Aw, you guys are cute. For real. Stop. You're going to make my cheeks hurt from smiling too much. Oh. One day we will not shovel rocks. I'm actually on the roller too. Sometimes I'm on the roller, just flattening the rocks. But then I go off the roller and I start raking. And then I get off the rake and I start shoveling. And then I'm on the tar kettle. And then I'm on the freaking hot box. Bro, I do it all. They call me Megan Many Tasks. Really? I'm only supposed to do one job and here I'm doing 4. Tell me how that's fair. Why do you think I got these guns? I do. I guess that's a plus. I got some guns. Oh, that's some funny ass shit. Okay, anyways, back to this guy. This Emperor. Okay, if they're listening now, they need to prioritize rest. So viewing the same things the same old way is not going to give you the change you seek. Thank you, Wayne. Aw, I appreciate you. The 7 of Cups. See, they need to choose what they want to tower. Holy Kel's the ghost. Killing it. Yeah, you guys are killing it. Never mind me. You all are killing it. For reals. Man, my collective be the shit. I don't even care. I'm biased, man. I'm fucking biased. You guys are like A1s. Not even kidding. I look at everybody else's. I'm just kidding. I don't do that. But for real though, my collective is something special. I'm biased, bro. I'm hella biased. I'm fucking biased. You guys are the shit. The best one out there. The best one out there. Honey, the growth too. The growth that you guys go through. For real. The best one. That's what makes you the best. Because your guys' growth. And someone's sending evil eye right now. Whatever. You can hate all you want, honey. I can feel it. Don't whatever. Don't hate on my collective. They the shit. They deserve to know that they the shit. I'm not saying anybody else's collective sucks. I'm just saying I like mine. Okay? Just saying I love mine. Thank you. Lessons from love. I appreciate that. Okay, here. So viewing the same things the old way will not give you the change you seek. This is the 7 of Cups. So illusions. They have to choose how they want to see. How are you choosing to see things? 7 of Cups. How are you choosing to see things? So viewing the same things the same way is not going to bring the change that they seek. They want this change with this. They need to do cognitive behavioral therapy. They need to do talk therapy to talk themselves through. How are they choosing to see it? They need to change the way they see something. Thank you, Aaron. A1 steak sauce. We buy steaks. Just kidding. But really, so they need to change Psalm 91. They need to recite Psalm. And though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. I know that's not the Psalm, but they need to start reciting things. They need to talk themselves through things. Okay, they need to literally choose a different way of seeing something. Tower. Their belief systems. 5 of Swords. There's a lot of like envy. There's a lot of like, this is why they're processing on their emotions. Because there's still a lot of like anger, I want to say. There's a lot of anger that they're processing. There's a lot of anger. That's why it's getting messy. It's getting messy. They're actually processing their emotions and they're feeling a whole lot of things like anger, bitterness, regret. Thank you. Ray, you're the sweet baby. What's the sweet baby Rainbow Ray's barbecue sauce? I love it. You want to know what's funny? I was dancing to a song earlier. It was actually Light Shine Down. And I was envisioning this electric guitar and there was rainbow shooting out of it. So it's funny that you said that. And I was sending it to you guys. Thank you, Lou. Hell, I love you guys. Damn. I'm going to have to do something special for y'all. I will be. I'll be buying something special for you guys. Okay. Five of Swords, though. They're processing a lot of anger or egoic beliefs, okay? They're kind of still... They're alchemizing this. They're alchemizing something. Okay? Yeah, resentment, bitterness, anger. They're processing something. Even this could even be angry at you, angry at themselves. They're just, there's a lot going on because they kind of opened up to their emotions. So they're starting to feel everything. And this is why they're having health issues with their sexual their libido. This is a libido issue. They want nothing to do. They're disgusted. And then, so it's because they're going through this emotional processing. Cynthia, geez, you guys are outdoing it. You guys are, whew. Damn, you guys are shocking me here. Okay? Muscle mommy. Yeah. When you see them Pilates princesses walk by. Oh, don't do that to me. Okay. Being the bigger person, setting aside differences. The Lovers. Love heals all things. See, there we go. Putting the pride away. There's the Six of Cups. Cognitive behavioral therapy. Talk therapy. Setting aside differences for the greater good. Love. Okay. The Death card, the Six of Cups. There's the death, change, success. Death is here 3 times. 3 times. Okay. It's for here, this creatrix, this womb energy. Birth your creation, expressing emotions. So expressing some sort of emotions for the greater good of a situation. Did someone do it again, Elin? Jesus, I missed it. Thank you. Holy. Jeez. I'm a little shocked. You guys, Bobby, Bobble. Fuck. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thanks. I know you guys don't like to like the videos because I know I'm OCD like that. I don't like a lot of like videos in my thing, but I'm like, but that's fine. Okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Here, Death card to the Six of Cups. Okay. Down to earth beauty. Let's see. What's this? What's this down to earth beauty? Thank you, Emmanuel. The Knight of Cups. Oh, they want to offer you something. Okay, so expect maybe even someone to come back and offer you something. I feel like there's a burden here. 4 Cups, prioritize rest. Tower, holy, 5 of Wands. Okay, don't expect that anytime soon. Don't expect this person. I feel like they're in the middle of resting and processing. Okay, the 4 of Swords. Yeah, they're healing this 5 of Swords energy. They're healing this bitterness and resentment and anger at themselves, at you, at the whole situation. So they're processing this, okay? 4 and the 5 of Swords. I feel like they still in the processing phase. Okay. Thank you, Shannon. You're amazing too. Yeah, that's the truth. King of Swords and the Ace of Swords. True. So they're still processing. All right. But hey, we like progress. I don't give a fuck if you guys... As long as there's one little teensy-binsy progress per day, fuck, I don't care. That's success to me, baby. Hell yeah, that's success to me. Hell yeah. We don't care how big the progress is. We care if there is progress. So whenever you guys are growing and learning and doing things and healing, always remember, it's never a matter of how far you get. It's just a matter that you tried. You at least acknowledge that you tried. Okay? One day at a time, one moment at a time. That's it. One thought at a time. Yes, slow motion is better than no motion. Exactly. Exactly, Tito. 100%. And you know how much those baby steps add up? Hell, you make leaps and bounds with baby steps. And then next thing you know, hell, well, how did I get here? Because you were making so many baby steps. You were making such like small little progress, small little progress, small little progress. And you're all of a sudden, how the fuck did I get here? Because you weren't even focused on where you're going. You're focused on the progress, small step at a time. And then all of a sudden you look around, your whole fucking life's changed. You're like, damn. Thank you, No Name. Appreciate that. King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Okay, cutting through the illusions. So you guys, I hope that helped you out, gave you some sort of clarity. You have been sending people in. Thank you, Philosopher Sober. Congratulations. I appreciate every single one of you for all of your donations. They were very generous. I appreciate that so much. You have no idea. I am sending you guys all of my love. And I will see you guys soon. So you guys are kicking people into emotional, I don't know, you're opening up people's heart chakras. So keep doing the good work, all right? You really are making a difference, even if you cannot see it. Even if you cannot see it, you're still making that huge difference. Energetically, I can feel it. That's why I'm biased. That's why I'm biased, and I love that. I'm really fucking biased. Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate that. Wow. Thank you, Apaki. Oh, I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much. Okay. That's why I'm biased. I love my collective. They're the best. I don't care. Okay, bye, guys. Sending you guys all of my love. Thank you guys for the donations, and thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, and you guys have a fantastic motherfucking day. All right. Bye now.